What's going on, everybody? DjGoHam here. Welcome back to the channel, and welcome back to Somerset Farms here on Farming Simulator 19. Today, I gotta tell you guys, I was freaking out, man. For real. I was freaking out so hard because I thought that I had missed soybeans. I thought I'd forgot to put them in. I was like, there's no way. And I had to go back and remind myself, be like, yeah, you harvested soybeans last episode on every field. Good job. Even in here, it says soybeans, every field harvested. I was like, no, I dreamed that. I had to have dreamed that. Regardless. One thing I did do is, we forgot to sell the ones from last year. So we will continue along doing that. So what we're going to do is I'd said that we were going to get cows. We're actually not going to get cows. However, we are going to be saving up. We're going to be saving up as much as we can. We're going to be getting some, let's see, actually, we're putting canola in the ground right now. We're going to be saving ourselves. We're going to be saving all the money that we can so that when we do move, so whenever we decide to move our farm, which a lot of land in some different places is about to open up, and I'm real excited about that. Once we move, we will be able to take everything with us, take all of our bales with us. What we'll do is we'll hire out a semi-truck and we'll load up all the bales that we've got, and then we'll get all of our equipment to, wherever we're going as well. So that'll be a lot of fun. But what we need to do is we need to focus on making money. Focus on making as much money as we possibly can. So to me, that says, we need the crops that are going to pay the most. It's not wheat. It's not barley. It's canola. Canola is going to be making us the most money possible. We've got plenty of straw bales. We don't need cereal crops. Missing some. We don't need cereal crops anymore. It is all about the canola now. So, canola and soybeans. Back to back to back. Keep in mind, we can't do corn or anything like that. So, that really doesn't even matter. This is what matters the most. Canola and soybeans over and over and over again. I say that we'll probably only be able to get through one more year before it's all time and ready to go. So that's exactly what we're doing. I want to let you guys know first and foremost, you're like, I thought you were going to buy cows. We were. We're not now. At least not on this map. So sit back, hang tight. I'm going to go through. We're going to go ahead and get some of these fields done and get everything planted up. It is early autumn. We are running 3-day seasons, so tomorrow's going to be mid-autumn. I can tell you that I have not fast-forwarded time since the last episode ended, so we are still sitting on a whole field full of dry grass. Hopefully, something will happen with that. I decided to come through and go ahead and put the fertilizer down. Also, just realized that my desktop volume was completely turned off with all the previous clips. I'm so sorry, but that was weird. Insert tractor sounds. Yep. Let's see what I can do in post. I'm probably just gonna leave it so it's cringe. I'm so sorry. Regardless, we're moving along pretty well. We've got like 132 grand right now that we can spend. And I'm thinking that maybe, just maybe, that would be best suited for a bigger field. Now the question is, what field do we go with? Because I've gone through, and there's quite a few that there's just nada. There's just nothing really going on for us. So I'm kind of looking at field 29. Field 11 and 10 are great. However, unfortunately, it's way over budget for us. So we're looking like in the 120 to 200 and some thousand, or 100. Yeah, you know what I'm saying. So even field 40, which would be great, is just way too expensive. None of these fields are good. So they're all just a little bit too much, which is why I'm kind of eyeing fields 7 and 9, because they're good sized and they're going to do well for us. And let's take a look. Unfortunately, both of them are just nasty. However, field 7 is already 2 stages in fertilization. So do we go with that? I was going to go with 27, which is just right there. But the size, I want something big. So I want to go with one field that's going to be as big as it possibly can be for us. So we'll figure that out. Let's go around. Looks like our seeder's about done with its last field, so we're going to go through and we're going to go ahead and fertilize that one more time, so we'll get our 2 stages of fertilization going into the first growth stage. Well, I know what field I want, and well, unfortunately, there's something in it right now. So we get to harvest corn. The corn is at 0% fertilization, though it has been plowed and does not need lime, so we're not going to lose as much as you think. Unfortunately, because it's in the harvest state, you can't put any fertilizer on it. That's one thing. So what I've done is I have leased a 6-meter PO header. Pick this guy up. There we go. I just got a white one. They do make a cloth version. However, I decided not to go with it. How much weight's on the front? That is a heavy corn header. Goodness gracious. They make a cloth version, but unfortunately, that's not going to be very good to get around in the well, this map period. So I decided to go with this one instead. Oh, I still can't drive these things. Come on, can we make this turn? Yeah, all right, go DJ. Go and turn these things on, even though traffic's turned off at the moment. I had to get a few things over here. So we've already got our fertilizer spreader. We have the seeder, and we have our tipper over here already. So everything's ready to go. Again, we have purchased field 19 down here. So this is now what we own. We own 7 fields now. That's actually quite a lot for the small amount of equipment that we have. Keep in mind, we only have, 1 seeder, 1 fertilizer spreader. We have, 3? Yep, 3 tractors. We have a small, medium, and a medium-large one with a lot of horsepower. Also have a skid steer and a truck and a combine. That's pretty much it. We have mowers and stuff so we can do grass work, but oh me, oh my. This is going to be a fun harvest right here because I love doing corn. You know it. Let's see if we can hit this thing. Let's do it. Get there, unfold. Let's go ahead and unfold the combine. There it is. And we are about ready to do it. I was about to say, oh, please tell me this thing's got the power to get up that little hill. Let's do it, man. We've got a bunch of corn and not a whole lot of time. So let's do what we can. Let's hit as much of this corn as possible. This is not a worker-friendly field, so Mr. DJ is going to be combining all of this himself. Well, not too bad, actually. Not too bad. I was a little bit worried about doing everything in first person, but I think I only missed 1 stalk back there. Did pretty good coming around the outside. We're at about 85% right now, so I think it's time to jump in here. We need to go ahead and unload at least from the first round, but things are looking pretty good for this field. I was a little bit worried at first, but honestly, doing this, like working this field in general, it's actually pretty enjoyable. There's only 1-2 sharp turns that you have to make. Otherwise, it's not bad. Unfortunately, yeah, there's no, like, if you hired a worker, you'd either have to go this way or, like, this way. Neither of those are going to work on this one. Not even close. See how much work we've done so far. So we've barely even touched the surface when it comes to this field. So I'll tell you what I'm going to do. Instead of speeding the rest of this, I'm just going to work my tail off. I'm going to go ahead and get this entire field done. We'll see afterwards. We'll see how much corn we get. Speaking of corn, when's the best time to sell corn? Because I don't know nothing about corn. Okay, so it's looking like the middle of summer and like summer 2? Yep, summer 2, winter 2. Those are going to be the best times. We'll take a look and see when the best time is going to be for us. Between now and then, let's put that there. Let's jump back in here. Let's get out of first person and make this happen. All right, well, that didn't take long at all. Actually, a lot shorter of a time than I thought it was going to take. Perfectly. So let's get this dumped in here. Hopefully there's enough room. I haven't even checked to see. Oh, yeah, we got plenty of room in here. That is good. So let's see what the field needs. It looks like, oh, boy, it needs to be plowed. So we'll get this thing plowed up. Does it need lime? Looks like the outside edges do. Just as a precaution, I will go ahead and lime the entire field because I have noticed that, especially with 25 in field 8, this time around, after we'd done three passes with different crops, well, the inside of the field needed lime instead of the outside now. So we're just going to go ahead and do the entire thing. That way the field needs lime all at the same time. We'll hit that, then we'll hit it with some fertilizer. So it's going to take a couple little trips here and there, but you know what? We'll make it happen. This field is going to be ready in no time. Well, the good thing out of all this is I didn't even expect with the corn. Now we could sell the corn that was in the silo whenever we came in. So total, it looks like we're going to have about 31,000 liters, if not more than that, to sell. That's phenomenal. And if we take a look in here, it looks like our corn prices are hitting close to $1,500 per 1,000 liters. That ain't too bad, homie. Not at all. There are a few things that I'm going to do as well while we're kind of getting stuff done on this map and moving into winter, is we're going to be doing all of the grass as well. So I'm going to go ahead and mow all the grass and that field, in the field in front of us. We're going to mow that. We're going to hopefully not have to ted it. If we take a look at our calendar, it doesn't look like anything's going to be good for dry grass for quite a few days. And unfortunately, past that point, you're going into 2 days from now when we're going to be going into winter. You can't do anything with grass then. So I think now, right now, is the best time possible to do that. So we're going to pick up a bigger plow so we can get some stuff done just a little bit quicker over there. We've got a lot of work to do, and unfortunately, I've been recording this episode for like 2 hours now, something like that. Yeah, I'm ready to get some work done. Well, we've got lime on the field. It has been plowed up. We are putting our first state of fertilizer down. I'm going to be planting in here, and then, well, of course, we just turn back around and fertilize right again, so there's no reason to hang around. Again, I still have a few people asking me, DJ, why don't you just use a planter that has fertilizer built in? And let me go through, again, why I don't do that, especially when playing in seasons. You can save yourself a lot of time, especially right now, by using the optional fertilizer mod. It's, unfortunately, I think the planters in it only go like 7 miles an hour now, something like that. They're pretty slow, but fortunately, you can fast farm with almost all of them. So what you want to do is you want to find yourself something that fertilize, or that will seed but not fertilize. Direct drill also, that you need to be direct drill or else you're gonna have an extra step in there. So what you do is you put down your fertilizer, and then when you come back around behind yourself, then well, you've got it's seeding and it's seeding and cultivating all at the same time. So you're going into the next stage for the field itself. Obviously, you can't fertilize 2 times on the same state, but you're changing that state because you've gone through, you have cultivated it, you have seeded it, so you're changing the state of the field once that seed goes in. And that is what is extremely important, because then you can go right behind that with another fertilizer. Yes, it's an extra pass, but if you get something like this, it's 24 meters. I mean, there's only, what, 3 seeders in the game that are bigger than that now. So you're really not wasting your time. Also, workers, they won't do any work unless there's fertilizer in something that needs fertilizer. So just, if you can't do that, well, get yourself something that will otherwise. So that is the game plan. That is the way I do things. And that's why I do it, because I can fertilize, seed, and fertilize legit all in once. So all I have to do is fertilize one more time, and then you're all done. Unfortunately, in Farm Sim 17, you could fertilize beforehand and then direct drill into the ground, and it would work. But in 19, it will not. So again, that's just a little tricky thing that I like to do. So let's put this here. Let's jump in our case. We're going to put the seed in. We are running like crazy. There we go. Let's jump in here. Let's get the case. Let's put some, I think we're doing canola in all the fields, I believe. So canola's going in. And then once that is, we'll do everything again. This has been a long day. I know the video's not even 15 minutes yet. I don't think anyway, but it has been a long day. And that will do it for this field right here. All done, canola's in, it is planted, and we are in the second stage of fertilizer. Ready to rock, ready to roll. Also, I have been maybe using this field as a jump between. I'm not saying I have, but I have. Yep, 100%. You can see there's only one set of tracks, but I've been going in and out of there the whole time. It's a little bit quicker to go this way. Not much, but enough for me to take full advantage of it, that's for sure. So we're going to get this guy back over. What we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and jump back into the case, which is already hooked up to the mowers. We're going to go ahead and do that. We've got our cattle field to mow, and then we've also got field 34 to mow as well. We're going to go ahead and mow both of those. The grass should be nice and dry right now, and hopefully overnight tonight it's going to turn into hay. Let's do it. Turn it on, drop it around, unfold. There it is. Lower it again. Let's get right in it. As a matter of fact, we can go ahead and turn that front mower on and move forward, can't we? Yes, we can. And it is dry grass. That is a very, very good thing. Let's go ahead and turn this guy on, move forward with this as well. So this being dry grass means we don't have to come through here and dry this ourselves. This is already dry, already good to go. So we're not going to have to worry about a thing. As a matter of fact, whenever we come through here, the next time is going to be with a windrower, hopefully in the morning. Ooh, don't get too close now. Don't get too close. Close enough, but just not too close. That windrower is going to hit that tree and go boing. There we go. Perfect. So again, we're going to come through here. The dry grass does not need to be dried any further. It is what it is. We've got some good wind blowing. Hopefully this has enough time to dry, because if this is not dry by tomorrow, then... well, I just don't think we're going to have any dry grass, unfortunately. I can tell you I fast-forwarded the other field, and I do know that that field will turn into hay. I will do that every once in a while after an episode just to see kind of what happens if I've got a question. It helps me prepare for the next episode a little bit better, and I've been able to do that this time around. So, again, all of the grass fields this time around will be hay. I repeat, everything is going to be turned into hay. It just is what it is. We need hay, so we're going to get it. So how's about this? Let's finish this field up. We're going to go hit our cattle field as well. We're going to get all that done, and it should be about time to go in tonight from there. This field's a little bit different, though, especially with having these big butterfly mowers on the back. I think, at least for the first run, maybe the whole field. Not likely the whole field, but the majority of this field is actually going to be done via just using the front mower. Let's see. Actually, we could do this at first person and have a lot of fun doing it. There we go. Come through here. Oh, we need some lights. Come through here. Get some lights on. So I'm doing this at not first person, rather. I'm doing this with the front mower because I can have a little bit more... crap, that's a tree. I can have more control over where I mow and what I'm mowing. So if I had the big butterflies out right now, well, we wouldn't have hit that tree, but we're gonna hit another tree, aren't we? Yep, sure are. Yep, there it is. I'm really trying to explain why I'm doing something right now, and every time I hit a tree. So I'm trying to hit like 2 headlands with this, something like that. It gives me a little bit more control, allows me not to hit anything. You don't have to do this, but this is something that I'll do every once in a while if I'm in a field that's a little bit too small. When we had just a single rear mower, it was a little bit easier because I could just set that rear mower down and keep it on the inside, and I could still focus on just using the front of the tractor on the outside. However, right now, can't really do that. But I've got my 2 headlands right here, so what I'm going to go ahead and do is go ahead and bring this guy down, and then we are going to take over and using everything that we have at our disposal. Got it dropped, turn it on, rock and roll. Now this field is almost done. Well, guys, as of right now, that is going to be it for today. I hope you've enjoyed. If you did, make sure you drop a like on the video. This one took a while to make. Some videos don't take very long at all. Some take a long time. Today, this video took a while. Yes, you can fertilize on top of grass that you've already grown because the fertilizer just reads as going onto the field. A little trick for you. All being said, yeah, I hope you enjoyed. Like I said, if you did, make sure you drop a like. If you're not already subscribed to the channel, join the GoHamFam. Make sure you turn your notification bells on as well so that you never miss a video here on the channel. I try to keep up with everything. It's not just YouTube. If I release too many videos within a certain time, that means future videos may not go to sub boxes when you would expect them to. So I try to behave and I try to follow those guidelines so that you never miss anything. I'm trying to do my part. Make sure you hit those bell. That'll be doing your part. All that being said, hope you have a great day. We'll see you later. Peace.